Well, hello, my friendly shoppers, and today we are back at Homegoods. Woohoo! Yes, we have to go to Homegoods quite often. They change so much, and that's the greatest thing about this store. You could go in one day, and it'll be a total different items the next day. And look at they got a lot of Star Wars. If you have Star Wars fans in your family, you definitely want to check it out. These tiki mugs normally run a lot more, and they're $12.99. And so I did grab my husband a Darth Vader. We grabbed a Mandalorian, and I've been checking them because they've been having different ones. And so now the Chewie, he's a little bit bigger, so he is $16.99. But there's still so much great Christmas items, and it's just like I get so excited, like the blankets, and they're starting to move everything because it used to be spread out through the store. They're starting to move everything back because it is, I wouldn't say it's exactly winding down, but it is getting, it's not as big as it was. And so, but of course, I love enjoying seeing the new stuff. And of course, look at what's coming. Valentine's Day. And wow, like I love this heart tablecloth. And I do decorate for Valentine's Day. There's some fun redone items. And I kind of had somebody like right there in front of me, so I can always try to zoom in. I zoom in on the little stuff, but the redone conversation hearts, those were super cute. And now I'm not a fan of the gnomes. Now I have gnomes in my garden. I guess I don't understand the whole fascination with like gnomes because I saw them during Halloween and during Christmas. The Christmas I could call them little elves, but I'm still kind of like, why so much gnomes? And so if you're a fan, hey, good for you because you have a lot to choose from. But I'm wondering if it's just me. I know a couple of people has let me know, like in the stores, like they're like shaking their heads, like why are so many gnomes? And it must be like a new trend. And so I do enjoy all these items, like they're from Germany, the wood carving. They're so pretty, and they can get really pricey. So you can find them at Homegoods. Definitely in your collector, snatch it up because they're such good prices versus other places I've seen them for a lot higher price. And if you are a fan of the movie Elf, there's so much fun Elf items this year. Now see that little gnome? He looks like a little elf. And just enjoying seeing all the fun. Now these are little coaster sets. Those are only $9.99. And so I was like really blown away at such a good pricing that they have. And like this sleigh. Yeah, it was ceramic, so it wasn't plastic. You would think it'd be plastic. And look how cute. This is a huge gingerbread cookie. It's probably about 7 to 8 inches. And it was only $5.99 too. So like I said, they're starting to condense all of their Christmas, like, drinkware, plates and everything. They're just kind of piling them up in a corner. But I do see, like I said, those cups there's 12 sets, only $5.99, which is not bad because they're reusable, especially if you're having holiday get-togethers for kids. And these pictures are really cute. And there's so much. It's so funny. And HomeGoods, now look at this guy. He's $12.99. Okay, I had to use everything I have to resist buying him. He was so cute. He was only $12.99. Okay, he's filled with cookies, and he's a gingerbread cookie. Oh my goodness. It was such strong willpower. And look at, they got the dogs. If you're a dog collector, they had several different ones, the dogs. But look how cute. These canisters, okay, so those were about 6 inches high. They were filled with chocolate. Those were $19.99. Now here's kind of going into the normal, I would say normal, but it's definitely not the holiday wear, but there's so many pretty dishes. I'm loving these new ramen bowls that they have. I mean, with HomeGoods, you could totally decorate and just add touches to your home on such a great budget without breaking the bank. This is one of the things I love HomeGoods. And I get spoiled with these prices because if I go somewhere else and I see those prices, I'm like, ugh. Look at that cute snowman mug. He was only $5.99, but I'm trying to stay strong and not buy any more Christmas stuff right now because, I'm kind of waiting for the clearance. December 26th is my favorite thing because I loved going and hitting the clearance items. But look at the Ray Dunn Good Morning. I love it because, you know, you can put a coaster on top and keep your coffee warm, because I like cold coffee when I want it cold, but I don't like it when my hot coffee turns cold, if you know what I mean. So like I said, all the fun, cute Ray Dunn items, rise and shine. Absolutely. And they're always such cute, positive message, which is the first thing is what you need when you wake up. You need a good, you know, positive. And all these dishes. Oh, I love these white dishes. They're a lot of them are made in Portugal, and where a lot of my family is from. Actually, the Azore Islands. But I always I always feel like I'm supporting the family if I'm buying these dishes. Okay, that's just my big excuse just to buy more dishes from HomeGoods. Mom's got it all. We do. Because I am a mom. And these pitchers, okay, these clear glass pitchers, $5.99 is a good glass. And we love those. I mean, just a basic pitcher for $5.99 is such a great price. And I love that it's glass. Sometimes I get a little weird with plastic. And then these woks, we were checking it out. My husband was wanting a wok, but a small one, not the big one. And so I was able to find him a perfect wok so he could cook his lunches. And so he was excited about that. And I love checking out these dinnerwares. I think I've mentioned in a previous video, we got rid of a lot of our non-stick. And we've switched to all the stainless steel, except for the wok. The wok is the one thing it's not. But, I love them. A little bit longer to clean, but worth it. And all these fun gadgets. Look at even a Mandalorian spatula. You could just, anything you think of, you would probably find it here. And look at that oil. Oh my goodness, I love that oil tin. My basket was getting a little heavy, so I couldn't put it in, but I was just like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now, I rarely go into the kids section because my kid is getting a little bit older, but look at these cute piggy banks. If your kid is into Mandalorian, if your kid is into Spider-Man new movies coming out this month, so a lot of kids are really excited about that. And if you have a tea lover in your family, or if you love tea, I love these fancy teas from HomeGoods. And they're good quality. They're not old, expired like some people would think. And their food items have really have picked up. They used to be like just like kind of one or two aisles, and now it's several aisles, and it's so fun. It reminds me of the Cost Plus World Market, but better prices. Like every oil, there's black truffle oil. I mean, I was just like, I was excited just to find all this fun stuff. We've actually gotten some drink mixers, and they were really good. But look at all these fun sauces. I mean, you could really put together some really fun baskets. And at a really good price, too. Like I said, there's definitely some more tea and coffee. Look at these. Oh yeah, if you have a tea lover or somebody who just likes a snack, there's some good snacks here too. And of course, coffee. Woo! They have really upped their coffee game. Bravo, HomeGoods, bravo. Look at that, your coffee bar should be the best. Because you have the French presses, you have everything you need. Even, it wasn't here, they even had an espresso machine too. Now these trees, I love these trees. And everybody, thank you for joining, and we will see you next time. Take care and happy holidays.